Hi everyone, it's Gail. I am going to do a little craft with me. I'm going to try and maybe get close to finishing up this Dreams Etc. guest team project with the embellished collage paper pack available on her website. I've been putting the link below, but I've still been getting questions. So it's dreams etc. at yahoo.com, and it's available there. And then the Easy Cut ephemera is as well. So anyway, we're going to continue on this book. This is the cover that I've made. It is an old quilt, and I've done the edging, and then the inside is a coffee dyed fabric. So one of the things I wanted to get to the point of attaching the snippet closure. So hopefully we'll get to that today. But I have a couple more things I want to do on the inside, and maybe want to pop a few more ephemera pieces in here just so that I make sure that the closure is big enough. So first thing I wanted to do is I have a few pages of the digital print that I haven't done anything with. Some of them I've rounded the corners. I think I did another edge punch on one of them. Anyways, I want to do a few other things on some of the other ones, just because I think I'm to that point where I can. So this one, all I'm going to do is take this punch, and this is a Martha Stewart punch. You guys, I don't know the names of them. That's another question I've been getting. I don't have the packaging anymore. It doesn't say anything on them, so I don't know the names of them. So there's that. But this one, instead of punching along the edge, I just want to do one punch. So I'm gonna center it, definitely only eyeballing it, and just give it a punch on each side, and see, it just kind of gives it a nice little decorative element without punching the whole page. Okay, so wanted to do that. Wanted to do maybe, I don't know if a corner punch or edge punch on other things. So anyway, we're just going to craft away here. I did grab out of my mom's stuff. She had this big sponge, and it reminds me of the sponges that Artie Mays uses to do her edging. So I'm going to give it a whirl. I don't know if it's going to be what I want or not, but I agree with her. The little sponges that you get, to go on the end like this, they deteriorate so fast, and so I'm gonna give this a try. So we'll see. I just want to edge this a little bit because, well, I do think that's gonna work, because it just gives it a little more definition where it's been punched. I think I might like that. But you know what? It leaves grits. It does leave grits. Okay, never mind. That's a experiment gone awry, but you have to try. She said hers are makeup sponges from the dollar store, and that's what I think I need to do. I think the problem with these sponges is that they're old, probably, and they're just getting too brittle or whatever. So I'll be throwing those away and going back to this one. Well, it was worth a try, I think. And I might keep my eyes open for those sponges that she uses. But, ew, yuck. I think once this is on the page, yeah, you're going to be able to kind of see through it, and that's kind of fun. So, I actually think Now that my ink pad has all those goobers in it. Okay. I actually think I want to kind of do the edges. It just brings out the punch just a little bit more. Yep, that's better. Okay, good. Okay, cool. So that was one of the things I wanted to do. And then, I had another page, this page. I think what I want to do on it is just do a couple of like edge pockets. So what do I have left for paper? I have this one, which is skinny, and what I was thinking of doing was having a pocket that folds out. But this is just wide on that side, so do I want to do that? Not really. Okay. Once again, talking to myself and you. Okay, you know what I think I'm going to do is use a smaller, like maybe this one, smaller Martha Stewart, and just give this a little edge. I don't know, this book just really did lend itself to, you know, laces and lacy edges and everything. Okay, now, oh, I see. Okay. I was looking at that. It almost looks like this one's supposed to be edge punch too, but, or not, obviously it's supposed to be an edge punch. I mean a corner punch. Oh, you guys, I'm still rummy. I have to catch you up. Did my garage sale yesterday. Oh yeah, got her done. So we wake up at like 6 in the morning and it is pouring rain. You guys, we rarely ever get rain in August. So we had people come into the garage sale saying, geez, thanks for having a garage sale so we get some rain. This is great. Oh, so it was great. We really needed it. It's been super smoky and super yucky here. So I think I'm going to round those corners. Anyway, yeah, so we did the garage sale. It was great. Got rid of all the big stuff, is, you know, what you always hope for. And sure enough, we did. So that was great. Then today, my husband and I worked really hard on doing all the cleanup, you know, and getting things to Goodwill. You know, we had some stuff that we took to the dump that was, you know, dumb things like suitcases with one of the rollers broken off or whatever. And although, you know, I've sold weirder things in my day at garage sales, but yeah, so we took some stuff to the dump and we took stuff to the Goodwill, and now we're trying to put our garage back together. But yeah, we are, for all intents and purposes, done, which is so awesome. I'm real happy about that. Okay, so I think that's just what I want to do. Now, you're going to say it. I know you're going to say it, Gail. You should have distressed first, and I should have. But you know me well enough by now that I forget, like, all the time. Okay, that gives a little bit of an edge. Jeez. It's a sad state of affairs, isn't it? Okay, so maybe I just want to do that on the other side too. I just want places to tuck some of the tags that come with this kit. And so I think we're going to just give this a little cut right after the Z there. Oh, I've moved everything. After the last craft with me, and I knew I was doing the garage sale, so I wouldn't be doing one yesterday. I kind of cleaned up. What was I thinking? Clean up the craft room? I don't know. That just doesn't make sense. Although, actually, I'm gonna make a habit of at the beginning of January cleaning my craft room, because I did it this year and it was just great to start off that way anyway, you know? And so I think I'm going to try and do that every January. Just do a super good cleaning and start the year off, you know, in a nice, tidy way. Ah, shoot. Nope, that's right. I was like, oh, I'm punching the wrong side. Wouldn't be the end of the world, but you know. Yeah, so we went to Home Depot and got some stuff for our garage and just trying to get it cleaned up. And you know, the nice thing is now that my husband's retired, it will stay that way probably, which, you know, I usually do have a garage sale, and when I do, I always look at what I'm doing. I'm distressing before gluing. Somebody mark it down on the calendar. This never happens. Oh, anywho, yeah, I almost always do a garage sale in the spring, and it's a great way to clean your garage too from all the winter yuck. And but it never stays that way. But now that my husband's home and having more home chores and stuff, maybe it will. That would be awesome. Okay. Yeah, this will be good because I wanted some places for some of those big tags that are included with this kit that I love and want to be able to use. Oops. There we go. A little off kilter there. I was a little off kilter. Yeah, that happens. Okay, well, my corner punch didn't love that, but let's try it again. Oh, there we go. I think I just didn't have it in there quite right. Okay. All right, so there is that one. Yeah, this is getting to be such a chunky monkey already. I'm like, well, I'm going to have to not put super thick stuff, you know. It's crazy. You put lace on a few things and whatever, and it just gets bulky. Okay, so then there's just this one, I think. Yep. This is the only one left. So what do I want to do with it? Let's see. Got this little gal to contend with, so maybe what we'll do is just do another little one, because then I don't think I'll get into her face. But we'll do the whole edge of this sheet with that. Yeah, that'll be cute. Just a little something. So you guys, I know I was telling you that we've had bad smoke and all that kind of stuff. Well, I heard from one of my subbies in British Columbia, and it's real bad there too. I guess it has come our way, because today, oh my gosh, you can hardly, like, it's, we did our stuff in the morning, going to the dump and going Goodwill, and it's like, okay, we're not going outside again. It is bad. Like, we have some condos on a hill that are about, I would say, two to three blocks away. Our streets aren't really in blocks here in this subdivision, so that's what I would estimate. Well, you guys, I look out my window and it's like they're in fog 3 blocks away. That's about how far you can see today is 3 blocks. Oh, it's bad. When my husband and I were going to the dump into Goodwill, my eyes were just crying. Yeah. And it's, the weather service or whoever it is has the, oh, that's pretty. I don't know if that needs stain or ink, but I might do it anyway. Anyway, I was telling you they have the yellow and orange. Well, we're in red today. And red means only go outside if you have to. And so, yeah, so we're in the house for the rest of the day. Ugh. I'm wondering if it's those Canadian fires, though, that have, it's like the wind just shifts a tiny bit and it comes your way. So, yeah, so bad. And I talked to my daughter in Bozeman, which is about 150 miles from us, and yep, they're in the same boat. Super, super smoky. Whew. Okay, so I think I've done most everything to the pages that I want to. Let's talk ephemera. So, okay, so that page is done. Because I think I just want to do a little ephemera. This is my new idea, you guys. I was going to save it for the flip, but since it's open to that page, I'll show you. So it's a fabric flip, but I put a little coffee dyed doily on as a pocket and put this little quilted tag in there. I'm happy with that. I think it's so cute. So, I think this in this pocket's enough, probably. Okay, so I want to figure out these big tags because I do want to use them. Oh, and there's this yet too. Let's see, I should get my little box of stuff too. What's in there? Just little things, but there might be something we want to use. It's the rest of my snippet. Okay. So, but I do know I want to do big tags in these because I think that will work. Oh gosh, they're so big that they just almost don't work. I guess I'm going to have to make flips with those or something. Okay. Or cut them down some, they wouldn't need to be cut down a whole lot. She's kind of cute looking out there. But let's look. I kind of was wondering about using one that's not on the cards, on the cream cardstock, so that it's, oh, I thought that was something sticking out. It's the actual tag. So, ooh, that's pretty, isn't it? And I think I just have to cut it down just ever so slightly. So I am just going to kind of eyeball it. Cut it down a little on each side and see if that won't be enough to... It takes a little of the rose shading off of the digital print, but boy, I still don't know if that's going to fit if I... But I'm just going to go for it. I just want to make sure that it clears the stitching, in the middle. Guys, my nose is still bugging me from being outside, and my eyes a little bit too. It's like everything just burns. I feel so badly for people that have, you know, respiratory issues anyhow. That's good. That's good. You know, because this just makes it all the worse. So, you know, like my husband was saying, he says, yeah, when we're in a red smoke situation, he said at his school where he retired from, he said we wouldn't take the kids with asthma outside. They'd have their recess and stuff indoors because red is that bad for people. Okay, I'm just gonna give this a little on this side too, and then I think we'll do another one of these on the other side. But yeah, these were kind of the things I wanted to get in and see how bulky this guy was going to be before I did the closure. Oh, I always want to kind of unbrighten that little area. Okay. But that's pretty. And I think I told you my gal that's buying this journal, she wanted places to write. So we're going to give her places to write, by golly. Let's see. So this little dog is cute, but I don't know that he's what I want. She's kind of on the wrong side. Already did her. Kind of like that one. Yeah, I do. I like the memories. Okay, so, but we have to cut it down here quite a bit. So I'm just going to round it and do my best to keep the shape, you know, but get some taken off because I'm a little more confident this time. Okay, see if that's enough before we go distressing. Yeah, it should be. Okay. I don't know, I might want to take these out before I go ahead and sew in the signature because I might get them caught if I'm not careful. We're excited. We've got, let's see, this, not this coming week. Oh, guess what happened? This is fun. For the coming weekend, the principal at my husband's school that he retired from, he asked if we'd like to host the back to school barbecue that they have every year. We've hosted it, I think, for 2 years, and he said, would you want to do it again? And it's like, well, even though my husband's not going back to school, we could still do the barbecue, and then he'd get to see everybody, you know, so I was excited about that. And then the following weekend, it's my son-in-law's 40th birthday party, and so our kids are flying us to that, which is so nice. Okay, so probably going to want something in there. And I love this one. I think this one is super, super cute. That would be cute, wouldn't it? Okay. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of distressing, but you know. So anyway, our son-in-law's birthday, we're meeting in Denver because his family lives close to Denver, and I have 2 daughters out there, and my son from here in Montana isn't able to come. So, but yeah, so we're meeting in Denver, and I think on Friday we're gonna do Elitch Gardens, which is an amusement park, and then Saturday we're going to do the zoo, and I'm so excited. I haven't been to a zoo in a long time, and I love them. I think they're so fun, and so super excited about that. And then Saturday night is going to be a dinner type thing, or I don't know, maybe it's just drinks and hors d'oeuvres or something. And then, yeah, and then we fly home on Sunday, but it'll be fun, I think. Okay. She's cute just like that, isn't she? You know, this little hump is keeping her from going all the way into the sack, so she could move this tag if she wanted to, but I think it's kind of cute with her peeking out like that. So let's see. Yeah. I think I'm going to just wanted to leave some blank pages. Okay, so now here we are with this one. I was wondering about one of the postcard type deals. Oh, and this. Do I want to put this pocket on somewhere? I do. So I had those couple of blank pages. Where was that? Right here. I'm not putting anything on that. In there. Got a couple blank pages there. Okay, I just want to see this other side of things. Where we're at. There's blank there. A little tuck there. Blank there. That one. I think we're going to do one of these. Maybe, oh, we didn't do anything to edge that one, did we? Well, maybe we'll just corner punch it and then put this pocket on it and call that good. I'm going to do some stenciling in this too. But, yeah, maybe we'll do that. And then what we need to do is tuck something in here that has some blue maybe. Did I make that a pocket? Nope, I don't think I did. Okay. I'm deciding if I want it to be like a tuck or a pocket. I think I'm going to do a pocket. Just do a pocket. Attach it from there. Okay, let's do it. Ooh, glop. Wasn't really watching what I was doing. You'd think I'd pay attention, but no. Okay, yeah, I'm anxious to get this guy completed, and then I think my next custom order, I know I've been saying this for a while, but my next custom order, I believe, is a Christmas. So, and I've gotten more details from the gal, so I can get started on that maybe. Okay. If I want to do that one instead, I think so. I'll put the little thing that was inside, I'll just stick it in this envelope. That. Cute. Okay, so good, we got that in, but where were we? We were back here, weren't we? Like here. Okay, so I love some of these postcards. I just want to see if I want to use the bright white or the cream color. Are all of these, oh, all of these are white. So this must be the batch of cream here too. Jeez, I'm really liking the white. And I think since she wants to write on them, that's okay. So, for instance, there's the cream colored one. There's the bright white one. Yeah, it just goes better, doesn't it? Oh, I'll be using those in some other project, no doubt. So these I just feel like I have to ink a little more, which is okay. Okay, and then I feel like I might want a little something more in this pocket than just this, but we'll get this in there and see how we feel. And I'm not sure what stencil I want to use either, but I'm thinking I want it to be kind of swirly and girly and intricate, you know. So I like that. I like those little ladies. So what I'm wondering is, nope, maybe something a little smaller. Like that. That's kind of cute in there. Yeah, once again I have to ink. Sorry you guys, I know that's not the funnest thing to watch, but if you're crafting with me, maybe you're inking too. It's kind of like, though, if I don't do it right before I stick it in the pocket, I forget. So it's better to do it then. Okay, so I'll stick that in there for now, and then in there, and maybe that. Okay, we might do a little stencil up there. Okay, but bulk wise, I just want to get the bulkiness done. Okay, this does not have any other paper, so this is a good spot for one of the cream colored ones, I feel like. That's kind of cute with her peeking over the top, isn't it? Yep, I like that. It's a good one. Especially when I do a design team project, though, I like to use a lot of the ephemera that's, you know, that's in the kit, and that, so that when I do the flip through, people can see all the things you get in the kit, you know. So if you think, oh gosh, she's not, but I mean, I think I've incorporated some other things that make it interesting too. Hopefully. I don't know, I may stencil on the back of some of these bigger cards too. I don't know. Okay, that's cute. I like that page. This is rather plain. I don't know, do I want to decoupage something on there? And if I did, what would it be? Oh goodness. Or possibly just glue, right? That's kind of cute. What else do we have? We have roses. There's a lot of fun stuff in this kit. Yeah, I like them both. Nope. And there's this butterfly, which is cool too. Like the other one better. Okay. Okay, maybe we'll glue those. Do I want a rose or do I want a butterfly? I think I want a butterfly first, and maybe we'll put the rose on the other side. Yeah, finishing touches today, really. And hoping, I mean, I don't know. I'm taking more time doing this than I had thought, but like I say, I want the bulk in here so that I know where I'm at in terms of how big to make the closure. And I'm excited to do that because I think I've had some questions about how to use a snippet trim for I think I got it without for closure. I like how do you put it on and that kind of stuff. So we'll do that. We can like it always. I kind of want to measure it though, don't I? Yeah, that's why I'm doing this. I have to remind myself what I'm doing. Oh, it's scary. Now I have another one of the little, I just made these out of the scraps that I used for, it's going to be a little wide anyway. I used that from the scraps that I had from the cover. Sorry, God, I can't complete a sentence today. I'm sorry, jeez. Come on, Gail. Yeah, everything's big. Everything's big. Maybe we'll just do one of these that's kind of fun at the top. How about this one? Yeah, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. And then I don't know. I don't think I can fit one of the tags in the bottom, but I think what I could fit is, you know, some of these cute little tickets and things. Like that's in there and this maybe. What else do we have? What else do we have? Okay, I think I'm gonna do this, and then I think I'll do, oops, meant to be doing the other side. Sheesh. And then I think I might do one of these little, I don't know. I'm either looking at, what would that look like tucked down in there? Little bag. That's kind of cute, isn't it, with the little girls? Yeah, that is cute. Okay. And I did the tags for up here. These are the ones that I used as kind of just to pick up extra ink when I did another one, and so I just put the two of them, topped them with some fun yarn. This is the little flip up. Okay, so should be coming to here, which is, I want to, not this, this. Okay, let's, okay, and probably put that kind of like that, I guess. So I think I'll just go like this, and then I think I'll go up on here a little bit. So oh, got that, overshot that a little bit. Okay. And then maybe just a little there, a little there. Should do it. Should have it down enough. Okay, so that. Okay, so we need something to tuck in here, and I'm thinking a postcard might be, oh, this one's adorable. Oh my gosh. Look at this little face. How cute is that? Super cute. Okay, it looks like my time is starting to take off without me. So I just might get a few more things in here and then just go for it with the closure, because I did want to show you that. Stick that in there, and she is so stinking cute. Okay, because I can do my stenciling actually once I've already sewn in the signatures. So my little big and big and big. Where do my little tags go? There's some. Now, you know what I think I want to put in there is one of these. Let's see if we can super quick cut this out. And then I'm going to flip through really quick and see. I might go ahead and just do the closure. So talking to my daughter from Bozeman, I was telling you it's smoky down there too. We decided that for us, this is worse than, you know, winter when you're kind of housebound in the winter. This is worse. It's just so oppressive. Like the light is yellow, you know, the outdoor light is yellow. It comes in the window and it's yellow. It's just, oh, it really makes me feel for people who live in a super polluted area just normally. Because Montana is not. I mean, it's the big sky country. It's all about the fresh air, you know. So it's just, yeah, it's been kind of sad to have it be like that. Yeah, I think I'll stick that one in there. That's good. And let's see what we have on this side. We have an up tuck there, which may accommodate one of our big tags. And it does. Isn't that awesome? Okay. Well, I don't want to take time to distress it, so I'm going to wait on distressing that one. This envelope, I could tuck something here, which would be a good place for one of these tags. Gosh, and it's seriously a whole extra page for journaling. That one, I don't know if that one's going to work because of this little thing. I could cut it off, I suppose, but this one, oh, she's already inked. Let's use her. Yeah, and she goes over a little further. Okay, that's good. Okay, this is a flip, so it doesn't need anything tucked. Okay, we're going to need something in our bag there. I wonder if a postcard will fit. I don't know if they're too big or not, but give it a try. This one's super cute. But yeah, too long. So we'll have to find something else for in there. something else for in there. So that's just one thing. There's this guy. I wonder if that's a place for this. Yeah, it is. Yes, and we might put a little something right there. Another yo-yo or something. Okay, but I think as far as thickness goes, we're probably good. Oh my gosh, it's so huge. I'm going to take some of the stuff out probably to bind it because it's just ever so super chunky. Okay, so I'm going to pick up a little bit and then I'm going to put on the closure. So if you've been wanting to see this and you've been crafting away yourself, now's a good time to maybe check back in because we're going to do this thing. Here's the cover. Okay, what I want to do is get rid of this stuff because I can grab it again easily if we continue, but I really do want to, oh, that's what I can put in that pocket is, let me grab that. Where is that? This little envelope that's already made up, it can go on the other side of my sack. Just saw the other envelopes and was like, that's what it needs. So we'll just put that in there quick and yeah, super cute. I might hang the back off like that. Yes. Okay. Let's do this thing. Okay, so here's my snippet trim that I'm going to use. This is one I made a while ago. And it's got this fabric on the back, and then it's got really some cute elements, but I want this to be the end that tucks through. So let me show you what I mean by that. Okay, so what we're going to do ultimately is we're going to attach it to the back cover here, but what I want is for this to hang down and this to go around the journal. So let me get that right where I want it, right in the middle. I think I'm going to cut this right here. That's where it's going to cut. So that's why I wanted to have the journal be as kind of as full as it was going to get, because then I wanted to be able to cut this where it needs. Now this little piece that's left over, I'll either use it, well, it's not going to work as a belly band that way. So I could do sideways belly band with it. I could trim the top of a pocket with it, whatever. So there'll be uses for that. Maybe not in this book, but in another book for sure. So now I'm going to get rid of the innards for a minute, and we are going to get this on the back. So I just kind of eyeball the middle. I am not super precise about that. This little pearl trim here, it's pulling off anyway. I'm going to pull it off because it's going to be hard to sew around that. So this little button is going to be, is going to wrap around. So I'm just going to pull it until that happens easily. Okay, and I like to put them on the outside. I mean, you could put it in like this and have it, but I just like it on the outside. So that's just a personal preference on my part. Okay, so let's get sewing machine over here. strings, goodness. And we're going to use zigzag. Let me make sure yep, we're good. Okay, and then what I do is just sew around it in a square so that I am sure that it is as secure as it can possibly be. So I've got my foot on the edge of my book right here. So going down this way, just kind of making sure that's straight so that it looks nice. And here we go. I'm going to back stitch a little bit just to make sure that's on there well. I'm just going slow because it's going through a lot of thickness here. Let me get rid of my glue. Sorry, that was in the way. And then we're just going to lift up the foot and we're going to turn and we're going to come back this way. And then we're going to turn. This is the tricky part. You kind of have to roll up the cover a little bit, but that's okay. And I'm going to go down this way. And then we're going to turn it again. Come back this way. And I'm going to go back and forth a little bit. Okay, and then out we come. Cut the strings. And we're set. We're set. So there is our cover with our snippet closure that will wrap around. Okay, so now I was hoping, yeah, we've got time. I'm gonna put in the signature too. So I thought I might as well show you that too. So before I do that, I'm gonna take out stuff. So I'm gonna take it out in the order that it is, you know, and I can get it back in close, if not perfect, to where it was. I kind of remember where I put things, but I'm just doing this to unbulk it just while we sew it in. Of course, these ones I was afraid I was going to catch in the stitch, but this will just help it be easier to sew in. And I just kind of leave things like that and turn them over on the side, and then I know those go into the pocket together. This actually has a pocket here too, but I want to cover up that cute little trim, so maybe we'll just leave that. Okay, and then this one. So I'll just put that like that, turn that over. Okay, I'm just going to take those two out. That doesn't add a whole lot. I think I just leave it. Okay, we'll take that out. This out. And this. Come off of there. And this little tag goes on that side of that. That one. Take that out of there, that out of there. This out. There. That'll do it. Oh, I need to round the corners on that one yet. Didn't do it. I mean, I could certainly do it after it's sewn in too, but just while I'm seeing it, I'm just going to do it. Okay. So, see, that makes a huge difference. Look how thick all this ephemera is, you know? So that does make a big difference. So let's get our clips. get our clips. I'm going to get my little bag that has all of my stuff in it for sewing and signatures. Get my book that I poke into, and I think we're set. So now what I want to do is just make sure all of my things on my pages are where I want them. I'm going to flip out this just to make sure that I don't catch it in the stitching. Okay, I think I want to move that sack up just slightly. That's well in the middle. Okay, looking good. This needs to come down just a little bit. Okay. Doily's good. Okay, I think we're looking pretty good. All right, so let's shut that again. Make sure we're in the right spot in our cover. And then I am going to clip this top. Like so. And I'm going to go the opposite side and clip it. And then opposite side and clip it. And I'm just shoving it down as far as it will go into the spine. And clip this top. Okay. And I am just going to use the white thread on this, sewing it in, this bookbinding twine here, because it's light colored anyway on the front. Okay, so get my little book here, and I'm going to put it on my book, and I'm going to close it as much as I can, but I'm going to eyeball the middle because I can do a pretty good job of eyeballing it. And then I'm going to close it, and then I'm going to push as much as possible. Okay, and we need to go through that fabric. Okay, we'll do that about an inch from the top, an inch from the bottom. Okay, and once again, about an inch or so. And press until you get the hole the size that you want. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to just take our thread and do 3 lengths of our pages. 1, 2, 3. Use my scissors. Get that a snip. And sew it in. Okay. Sew it. Just, I think I might want to put some charms on this, so maybe I'll leave that a little long on that side. Let's see, then. Always interesting to see the hole on fabric covers because fabric doesn't separate quite as easily as paper does, so it's always kind of interesting, but we're doing it. Okay, up we come this way, and if you've watched me do spines before, you know I like to take my needle under there, so I have my strings on both sides. And we're going to give it a good yank. Make sure it's nice and tight, which it is. And give it another one. And then we'll have some hangy downy strings if we want to put in a charm. So we'll unclip it. Straighten out our fabric flip. Okay, and then there you have it. Now this is going to be a little loose because I took out all the ephemera, but then this will just loop around and tuck under, and there you have it. There you have it. So I'm going to put the ephemera back in, and then I'm going to do the stenciling, maybe some other finishing touches, and the next time you'll see it will be the flip through. So thanks so much for watching, everybody, and we will just see you next time. Bye bye.